Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take a whole stack of sources, articles, research, and really boil it down to the essential nuggets of knowledge for you. It's your shortcut, really, to being genuinely well informed. And honestly, I was pretty surprised by some of the things we found today. We are plunging into the fascinating world of comprehensive weight management. We've been looking into insights from the body key solution, and then really zooming in on a critical factor, one that's often overlooked, I think, that many of us deal with, the stress-weight connection. That comes from a leading wellness expert. So our mission today is basically to cut through all the noise, give you a clear understanding of the complex factors that really influence your weight. It goes way beyond just counting calories or sheer willpower. You might think you know the basics, right? But I was genuinely taken aback by some facts in here that might just make you look at your body and your health in a completely new light. Okay, let's unpack this.
Great. So maybe we start with the body key solution. It's presented as this really comprehensive, personalized program. The idea is to make weight control feel easy and fun. The source actually uses the phrase "dom of you." What's interesting is it's not just about handing you a meal plan. The core concept is equipping you with, well, deep knowledge and consultation methods, so you feel empowered to actually control your own weight. Maybe even help others on their journeys too. And fundamentally, Body Key lays out the basic principle. Weight control is about balancing energy intake with energy expenditure. Simple concept, but complex in practice.
Right, it sounds simple on the surface, but what really struck me about Body Key is how it breaks that down. It shows just how holistic the approach really needs to be. First up, naturally, is diet. Everyone knows diet affects energy intake, sure, but Body Key emphasizes it's not just what you eat, but how your specific body processes macronutrients based on your unique metabolic profile. That seems to be the key for sustainable control. Moving beyond just generic calorie counts to fuel that's right for you, providing the knowledge, tools, nutritional support, everything needed to build habits tailored to your energy levels, your goals. But it's not just what's on the plate, is it? The sources really hammer home that when you eat is just as critical. Which brings us to eating habits.
Exactly. Healthy habits support a healthy digestive system, which in turn optimizes how you digest food and absorb nutrients. Body Key helps you first recognize your current habits, maybe without even realizing them, and then gives practical advice for adjustments. Timing really can make a difference.
Okay, that makes sense. Then there's physical activity, clearly the main factor for energy expenditure. Body Key offers scientific recommendations, but again, that personalization pops up. It's tailored to your lifestyle.
Right. It's not about forcing yourself into some brutal workout you hate. It's about finding movement that feels good, gives you energy, something you can actually stick with long term,
Yeah.
makes it sustainable.
Absolutely. Pillar 4 is sleep care. And this link is strong, isn't it? A two-way street between sleep quality and duration and weight. It's like a feedback loop. Imbalanced weight can mess with your sleep. And poor sleep can definitely mess with your weight, especially by impacting hormones.
Yeah. Body Key helps you understand those hormonal shifts from poor sleep and offers practical sleep hygiene tips. It really underlines how crucial good rest is.
And that leads us perfectly into stress management. Cortisol, everyone's heard of it, the stress hormone.
Right.
Acute stress gives you that spike, but it's the prolonged chronic stress that really does a number on eating behavior, sleep, and ultimately weight.
Body Key clarifies those negative effects and gives guidance for managing stress effectively. It's a huge piece.
And the final pillar is mindset adjustment. Research apparently shows that believing you can change your behavior, that self-confidence is vital for actually adapting to a new lifestyle and managing weight.
Absolutely. It's about recognizing how positive thinking supports the journey, fosters overall good health. Understanding that a slip-up isn't failure, it's just a chance to learn and get back on track. That shift can be a total game changer for people.
Totally.
And tying it all together is that deep personalization Body Key offers. You get dedicated consultants, support products, even a community network. It's all about empowering you, the individual.
Yeah, that holistic, personalized approach really does seem to set it apart. And within that, stress. That particular pillar really jumped out at us. It feels like something needing a much deeper look because its impact is often so, hidden but powerful. So let's get into that. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? Eating well, exercising like crazy, yet that stubborn weight, maybe especially around the middle, just refuses to budge. Or maybe you find yourself reaching for, comfort food after a really stressful day, even when you're not actually hungry.
Oh, definitely. We've all been there. That moment the day just crashes down and suddenly, chips or pizza seem like the only answer.
Exactly. So what if the biggest saboteur, the thing undermining all your efforts, is this sort of invisible force, stress?
Right. And what's really fascinating, maybe even a bit shocking, is the science behind how chronic stress directly messes with your hormones, your metabolism, cravings, even where your body stores fat. See, when you feel stressed, your body kicks into its ancient fight or flight mode. It's a survival mechanism designed for immediate danger.
Okay.
And the main hormone in charge of that response is cortisol. It's released by your adrenal glands. Now, short bursts. Vital. We need them. But when it's elevated chronically, day in, day out, that's where the trouble starts, especially for weight.
So how does that actually play out in the body? What's cortisol doing?
Okay, let's break down those specific impacts. First, increased blood sugar. Cortisol's job is basically to make energy readily available for that fight or flight. So it tells your liver to pump out more glucose blood sugar.
Even if you haven't eaten.
Exactly, even without eating. And if this is happening constantly, it can lead to insulin resistance over time. Your body just gets less responsive to insulin, struggles to handle blood sugar, and that promotes fat storage.
Wow, okay.
Then there's visceral fat storage. Some call it the belly fat magnet, and there's a reason for that. Cortisol seems to have this direct preference for storing fat specifically around your organs, that dangerous visceral fat deep inside.
Ah, so that's why stressed people often notice more belly fat, even if the scale doesn't change much elsewhere.
Precisely. It's a classic sign. It's one of the most significant yet often missed clues that chronic stress might be playing a major role.
Got it. What else?
Well, think about appetite and cravings. Cortisol cranks up your appetite. Yeah, not usually for broccoli, right? It's typically for those high-calorie, sugary, fatty comfort foods.
Right, the quick fixes.
Exactly. Your body is seeking quick energy, a temporary mood lift.
Oh.
That drives emotional eating, overconsumption. It also leads to disrupted sleep. High cortisol levels, especially at night, interfere with melatonin production. Melatonin's your natural sleep hormone.
Right.
So cortisol disrupts melatonin, your sleep quality tanks, which then increases stress hormones the next day.
Which makes sleep worse again.
Oh, it's a vicious cycle. Really vicious cycle. Round and round it goes. And finally, chronic stress can actually cause a metabolic slowdown. Your body basically thinks it's in survival mode, right? Conserve energy, prepare for famine.
Like hoarding resources for the apocalypse, you said?
Pretty much, which, was great for our ancestors, but not so helpful for modern weight goals. It makes it harder for your metabolism to burn calories efficiently. So, yeah, it's really clear stress isn't just in your head. It has profound physical impacts on your ability to maintain a healthy weight.
That survival mode shift is incredible. So, does this mean someone could technically be under-eating but still gain weight? Or struggle to lose it if their stress is sky high? That feels so counterintuitive.
It absolutely does feel counterintuitive, but yes, it's definitely possible. If your body is stuck in that high alert, energy hoarding state, it can sometimes override even a calorie deficit. It makes weight loss incredibly difficult. And it's a huge reason why the simple advice of eat less, move more just doesn't cut it for everyone. The internal environment matters just as much.
Okay, so that paints a pretty clear picture of the problem. What does this all mean for you, listening right now? You're ready to break free, right? Well, let's talk action. Here's your blueprint. 7 powerful, practical strategies to start calming your mind and supporting sustainable weight management. Where do we start?
Okay, strategy 1, prioritize mindful movement. And notice I said mindful, not necessarily intense. Movement is a fantastic stress reliever, but it doesn't need to be punishing. Think about activities you actually enjoy, things that soothe your nervous system.
Like what?
Like brisk walking, yoga, tai chi, maybe dancing, gentle stretching. Even just 10 or 15 minutes consistently can really help lower those cortisol levels.
Okay, mindful movement. Got it. Number 2.
Number 2, practice mindful eating. Think of it like hitting a pause button. Before you reach for food, especially when stressed, just take a couple of deep breaths. Ask yourself that question. Am I really hungry, or am I feeling stressed, bored, maybe emotional?
Good question to ask.
Yeah. And then eat slowly. Savor it. Pay attention to your body's fullness signals. This helps cut down on that stress-driven emotional eating significantly.
Makes sense. 3rd.
3, optimize sleep quality. This is your ultimate stress reset button. We just talked about how lack of sleep jacks up cortisol.
Right.
So prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of consistent quality sleep. That means maybe implementing a calming bedtime routine, making your bedroom dark, cool, quiet. Optimize that environment.
Crucial. Okay, number 4.
4, integrate daily stress reduction rituals. And this doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can be really transformative.
Like meditation?
Exactly. Meditation, deep breathing exercises like box breathing, perhaps journaling, listening to calming music, spending a few minutes in nature if you can. The absolute key here is consistency. A little bit done regularly makes a big difference.
Right, building the habit. Number 5.
5, nourish your adrenals with smart food choices. Certain foods can actually help your body handle stress better. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods generally. But specifically, think about magnesium-rich foods, leafy greens, nuts, seeds. Vitamin C is great too, citrus fruits, bell peppers. And you might look into adaptogenic herbs, things like ashwagandha or rhodiola. They can help your body adapt to stress, but definitely consult with a healthcare professional before adding herbs.
Good advice. Okay, number 6.
6, set boundaries and learn to say and no. This is huge for many people. Overcommitment, feeling pulled in too many directions, major stress triggers.
Tell me about it.
Right. Learn to protect your time and energy. It's okay to say no sometimes. Delegate if you can. Reducing those external pressures makes a real difference.
Learning to say no. Powerful. And finally, number 7.
7, cultivate social connection. Meaningful interactions with people you care about actually release oxytocin.
The love hormone.
That's the one. And oxytocin directly counteracts cortisol. So, connect with loved ones. Join a supportive group or community. Engage in hobbies that bring joy and connection. Don't isolate yourself when you're stressed, even though that might feel like the instinct. Connection helps buffer stress.
That's a great list.
And remember, these aren't just about feeling better, though they certainly help with that. These are tools for real physiological change. They directly impact your hormone balance, your body's stress response, and ultimately your ability to manage your weight effectively.
So by actively managing stress using these kinds of strategies, you're doing way more than just, chilling out. You're fundamentally shifting your body's internal chemistry, moving it away from that fight or flight fat storing mode and towards a state of rest and digest, where it's more willing to burn fat. And the potential benefits for you, listening, they're pretty profound. Maybe less stubborn belly fat, fewer cravings driven by stress, more stable energy, improved mood, better digestion, just an overall sense of inner peace. It really sounds like achieving true mind-body harmony.
Exactly. And if we connect this all back to the bigger picture, think about this. What if truly understanding these unseen forces, like the incredible impact of stress, is actually the ultimate shortcut? Not just for managing weight, but for unlocking a deeper, more lasting sense of well-being, something that goes way beyond any specific diet or exercise plan you've tried before.
That's a powerful thought. So as you reflect on everything we've unpacked today, what's just one stress-reducing strategy you feel kind of excited to try first? This week, maybe? Just think about how this new understanding, this deeper insight into stress, could genuinely transform your whole approach to your health and wellness.